What's up, guys? This is Matt Walton with a Voda Talk with Matt Walton, or at the real Matt Walton, depending on how you found me. And today is a very, very special episode that is very close to my heart. And I wanted to highlight one of my guys' stories. His name is Christopher Biddy. You guys will meet him in just a few minutes. But when y'all hear me talk about business as ministry, this is what I mean. And it's an opportunity, or I have an opportunity to hire guys that are literally in prison. So Christopher Biddy gets on a bus from prison every single morning and comes to my shop. And when he is here, he is just a light and a joy to work with. And he is making leaps and bounds of improvements in his personal life and in his professional life as well. And it's so encouraging for me to see. I feel humbled and blessed and honored to work with somebody such as Christopher Biddy. And that goes for all of my guys. I have a very special crew. But again, when we talk people over profits, kingdom impact over income, business as ministry, the Great Commission, this is the way that we live it out on a day-to-day basis. So I look forward to you guys meeting Christopher Biddy. What's up, guys? This is Matt with a Voda Talk, or the real Matt Walton. This is your hub for all things kingdom business, business as ministry, business strategy. My goal is to provide as much value minute by minute each podcast that you listen to. So let's get to it.
So my name is Christopher Raymond Biddy. My friends and loved ones and family all call me Hyper. I'm currently an inmate in the Nevada Department of Corrections. I've been there going on 11 years. Currently, I'm at a transitional living called Casa Grande, where they've given us opportunities to get jobs and do stuff and, try to turn things around a little bit. What led me there was a whole lot of bad decisions. I struggled with addiction, not just with, weed, meth, heroin, all across the board. And a lot of what led me there is pretty much, I could boil it down to survival. Once you're at the bottom of the barrel, you lower your morals. So I was open to going to wherever, and I knew as long as I had a bag, they would let me in, and I could either, sleep on the couch or use a restroom or whatever. During my time of incarceration, when I first started, there was no end in sight for me. So I threw myself at the feet of those around me. And I was just down for whatever. And I did whatever. I did a lot. And finally, it came down to, I have a brother, I have a girl who I love so much. And, they were really pushing for me to do something better, to, go and get some certs and I utilized the opportunities I had at Casa Grande to execute those things, which has really helped me turn things around, open new doors, and, where all my loyalties and were dedicated before, I have shifted into positive things. And I started making small changes. At first, I started to try to not cuss so much. I tried to stop listening to vulgar music and, hateful things, and I noticed. And then I started doing other things, if I would see trash somewhere, I would pick it up. And then those little things, they just started building me. And then I started growing off of that. I built a platform off of that and started just making bigger, better changes. And now that these doors are open to me, my mind is wider. It's not so on dumb things. When I first went to Casa Grande, I was very nervous, and I'm, prison mentality. So I went there and I was like, my God, I can't do this, send me back. So I'm like, I'm not going to last here. Nothing's going to work and this and that. And then, like I said, I started making little small changes within myself. And then basically I kept hearing about hope and hope for prisoners and this and that. And when I got to Casa Grande, I quickly realized I can't do this. I can't do this alone. I thought I had a grasp on it, but I didn't. Because people have changed. The world has changed. They bowed to their neon gods now. You know what I mean? And by that, I mean their phones. So I ride the bus and, there's no people connection no more. They're all glued to their phones or something. And so I realized the world has changed dramatically since I have been in there. And for me to adapt, I got to change a lot of things. I got to make some big adjustments because I'm still thinking, hey, you step on my toe in the yard, that's a problem. But in real life, people will step on your toe and just keep pushing. And I'm like, wait a minute, where's my excuse me, and chase them down and go get that. But this was at first. So now what happened was I was hearing a lot about hope for prisoners and this and that, but then I was hearing a lot of drama behind that. So I ignored all that. I went over there to John Ponders, threw myself at their feet, did the workshop, joined some classes, balanced living, and a few others at the time. And it started giving me a new mindset. It started giving me something that I can, like when you plant the seed and little roots started taking roots and then you start seeing a little, green coming out, and it starts growing a little more. And, I'm not perfect. I still got things that I'm struggling with, but not like I was. Right now, I detest drugs. Even the smell of marijuana makes me kind of nauseous. And I smell it all the time on the bus and over there by Casa, they have a dispensary. And then I'm walking back and I smell, I'm just like, oh, gross, Oh, so I went to school and everything, did a really good job at school, earned the love of the people there, through doing a good job, not just in my classwork and in my book work, but also helping around the shop and, because it's a shop too, just like yours. Well, maybe not just like yours, but it's got a lot less going on. So, but, they need help with things. And so I would stay extra if I could and throw myself into it. And, basically I just dive into everything, but positive stuff, not the stuff that I used to, throw myself into. And so, yeah, I got my certs and I didn't know how it was going to work. Went to a few places, applied and a few more, and it didn't work. And then finally I went back to my school and they directed me to here. And so through that, and even still, I was super nervous and, but I knew that this was a more setting environment for me because I'm kind of a ruffian. I need to be doing rough stuff. I can't, well, I guess I could if I was trained properly, sit at a computer and stuff, but that would inevitably drive me nuts. So I need to be out running around with my hands on something, creating something. And then Matt here gave me the opportunity to come here and I just threw myself at his feet, just like I did with Hope. And it's been nothing but a blessing. I've learned so much. I can build things now, which I could probably build some things before, but just out of wood, never metal. And I love it. I feel like I'm a heavy metal technician right now. I'm not even the same thing I was before I got here. Not even really close. I mean, yeah, I still struggle with some little things here and there, but nothing illegal. I don't think of doing crime anymore. I don't think of running around hurting people or rolling people out the yard or, stuff like that. That's all done. And I hear these dudes over there talking about, I just do my thing, go take my shower or eat my food or whatever and go on to the next day. And yeah, I've grown immensely. And through the people downstairs that I work with, they've all taught me so much and they've been here open arms. And, my shop supervisor is a fire chief for 30 years. And you would think for anybody to hold some kind of disregard for somebody who's done 10 years in prison, it would be him. But no, it's all love. He's always up there for me. He's got my back to the fullest, just like Matt and his family and everybody here. And, I'm fully dedicated to this and I love it. I didn't know the whole logistics of things and I'm learning and stuff. And we started talking about doing serve days and going out and serving the community. I like to help people whenever I can and do what I can. And prior to that, I was going to City Light Church. And I noticed a lot of the times they kept asking because they were in the process of building a new church. And they were always asking for, donations and stuff, which is not easy for me to do in my situation because I don't operate on cash or anything like that. They pretty much take everything I got and throw it in the thing. So I can't just, give freely as if I was a free man. So when I heard that we're doing serve days, we're going out serving the community, we're doing church things, we're helping kids. And I decided, wait a minute. We went on a couple and I was like, oh, these guys, like they're staying punched in. Why is that? If we're all going to help, So I decided how I'm going to give back is I'm going to go in and do everything I can every time. And I'm definitely not going to charge my company for work that we're doing to help people. I think I forgot one time, maybe the last time, I'm not sure. We went to make sandwiches, but I make sure to try to punch out or, and go and just give my all wholeheartedly. And that's how I give back all the blessings I've been granted along the way, or try at least. I'm scared. I'm scared to get out, but I got tools in my box now. I got tools and I got weapons, and I'm not talking about like a Glock. I'm talking about I got God on my side. You know what I mean? I got you. I got my brother. I got my girl. I got Abraham, Taylor. I know they got my backs to the fullest. Even Javier. They're all really good people. And yes, I'm scared to get out because now I'm going to be over there. They bring you toilet paper. I got to go to the store and buy this stuff now. So yeah. All of those little things, I guess I'm going to have to relearn and do proper so that I have the provisions I need to make it through. And, so I am scared, but I am excited too, because I do want to apply the things that I've learned. I want to, go and get my own apartment, get my own car, maybe have people over for dinner or something at my place, not have to go and beg, to get in or something, type stuff. My message is you could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. And I know there's many others like me that have been all the way down in the dumps, and things may look hopeless. It may look like there's no end. But there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and there's always help. And I know through God that, things have really turned around, like incredibly. Like, it's like I told you the other day, I have to watch what I pray for because I'll get it. That's not cool. It's not cool all the time. Or at least send me a list of the full logistics of it. You know what I mean? It doesn't really work that way. So yeah. So my message is, you can do it. Anybody can do it. Male, female, older, younger. The help is out there. You just gotta apply yourself and throw yourself into it 100%. Don't go in sitting on the fence. Jump over the fence and run. You guys are awesome. That's it?
That's it.
Did I do good?
You did incredible.
Are you sure?
You communicate very well.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You got to give, Biddy.
No, I don't. Yeah? Thank you.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Thank you.